Scary Storytime Appalachian Mountain edition at 5 a.m. Okay. Have I been up all night? Yes. Let's just do a little bit, get your money's worth, and let it drain. Because I'm trying to make like a beaded slime. Now, Kyle, he was a camper. He loved hiking, he loved camping, he loved all of it. I put like beads in this bowl and very little slime because I want to make like a bead slime. So yeah, like I said, Kyle loved hiking. And he especially loved hiking and camping with his buddy, Brandon. Brandon wasn't really a camper. It kind of freaked him out. Why is my camera doing that? I'm gonna crash out. But Brandon decided to go along with the hike because it was Kyle's birthday. So he was like, you know what? I guess I'll hike with you. Yeah. They get to their campsite, they set up camp, and they're having a nice time all day. Like, they're right by a river too, so it's really beautiful. Now, Kyle and his buddy Brandon, they get in their tent, and as they're about to go to sleep, this is when they hear like millions of footprints, like millions of them. They hear people talking by their campfire, all right? Talking by their campfire, and then suddenly their campfire goes out, all right? No idea, it just goes out. So at this point, Brandon and both Kyle are up and they're freaked out, especially Brandon because he's never went camping before, hiking, none of this, and he's just doing this for his best friend, and look at where it landed him. Now, wait, this is coming out exactly how I wanted it to. It's so pretty. Anyways, now Kyle wasn't the one to play. He had a loaded pew-pew on him at all times, especially when he went out camping solo. So when they heard all these footprints and they heard people talking by their campfire in a language they couldn't understand, Kyle literally said, "Go away right now or I will pew-pew you." And the people just kept on talking. And then they started talking louder, and then they started to scream, and then they heard running around their freaking tent. I have goosebumps again. I hate doing this at night. Then out of nowhere, everything stopped. Everything went silent. They couldn't hear the forest. They couldn't hear the footsteps. They couldn't hear the people talking. They couldn't hear nothing but each other's hearts pounding out of their chest. All right? And that's what freaked Kyle out even more, because rule number one in the Appalachian Mountain is, honey, if you, oh wait, that was loud. If the forest goes silent while you up in that mountain, something out there with you. Then they started to hear whistling, right? Whistling coming from all areas. And along with the whistling came the screaming, and then this sound that he can't even really explain because it doesn't even sound like something a human could mimic, but it was shredding, all right? And then after that, it was complete silence, and it would kick up all over again. They survived till morning, but the freakiest part is that they seen the footsteps around their tent, around their campfire, and then they seen the scratch marks about 10 feet up on a tree. Scratch marks all over the trees. Yeah. This is why I don't go camping. You would never catch me freaking camping ever. All right, now we have 2 slimes, and we're gonna see which ones pops the best, okay? So let's like go like this, go like that, and then circle it, and 1, 2, 3. That was like really good. And then we're gonna do it another way so we can like judge them in 2 ways. Now we're gonna do this way, stretch, and then we're gonna kind of like fold it like that. All right. This one we're gonna call Little Bill, all right? So Little Bill, I low-key love the way Little Bill sounds. This is Big Bill, all right? Okay. It's still going. Well, okay, I love Little Bill, but Big Bill got that one. So now we're gonna do this one. Alright. How did I do it last time? Oh, I did like that. I feel like Little Bill won that one because I feel like Big Bill is just too big for me to like actually do it right. So yeah, he's just too big. But the slime is so pretty. Oh my gosh. So my favorite one tonight definitely has to be this one. I think I just like the color. So yeah, this one's like so tiny. I really wish I could put it in the squishy, but that's the end of the video. So bye guys.
Shut up and listen to some squishy ASMR. Now for y'all's favorite. Lemon macaroon. The apple. The toothpaste. Let's do all of them together. Bye!
I was the reason why slime got banned from my school/gymnastics, so let's make some slime and talk about it. At this point in my life, I was doing gymnastics super seriously, so school and gym were in the exact same building. You did gymnastics downstairs and school upstairs, and if we weren't finishing our assignments, our coaches got mad at us, they would keep us in the gym and they wouldn't let us go do school upstairs. I want this to smell really good, so I'm going to use some of the discontinued Sol de Janeiro 39 lotion. But anyway, at this time, I got really into making slime, and I started to make all of the super fun different slimes, like jelly slime and the slime with the cubes and clear slime, just all of the slimes. One day, I brought one of my fun slimes to school/practice, and everyone really loved it, and everyone was asking to touch it, so I decided that day I was gonna start a slime business. I literally forced my mom to take me to the store that night so I could buy all the supplies, and by the next day I was up and running. I was already taking orders, and my business was thriving. Since there were only 15 of us doing this school and gym program, literally every single person ordered slime from me multiple times. I was getting 4 or 5 orders a day, and I would come home from practice, make all the slimes, and then bring them to practice/school the next morning. Problems started to occur when we would get breaks from practice and people would play with their slime during the breaks, and then the coaches started to get really mad at us, and then all the kids would play with it during school when we were supposed to be doing our homeschool work and stuff like that. There was a teacher that supervised us when we were doing our school, and some of the younger girls that were in elementary school were taught by that teacher. I was in middle school at the time. I think I was 7th grade, so I was doing my school completely online, but the slime started to become such a distraction because no one was doing their schoolwork and we were just all playing with the slime. It's already getting messy. I have to roll up my sleeves. But basically, the coaches and the teacher came together and they were okay, we're gonna ban slime from school and practice, and they also told me that I had to shut down my slime business. And at this point, I had made a decent amount of money, but I didn't listen to them, and I kept running my slime business for a while. I continued to run my business underground. I had an Instagram where I would post all the new slimes, and I would take orders in the bathroom. And then one day, one of my coaches found the Instagram account that I had, and I had to do conditioning, and I really did have to shut down my business after that, and I was so sad. And all my friends/customers, we were all upset about it, but no one ever brought slime on the premises ever again after that day.
Wow, this is easy. I got you. So I had a customer Notice I said customer, not client, because she can never come to me again after this. But anyways, I had a customer that came to her appointment with her 4-year-old son. My policy's no kids, but he was pretty calm, so I was like, whatever, I'll still do your nails. So while I'm prepping her nails, she's basically being very fidgety. She's looking at her phone like every 2 seconds. And then once I'm done prepping her nails, she stops me and she's like, can I go downstairs and get my wallet? I left it in my car and I'd rather get it now than wait till you're done with my nails. I was like, okay, that's fine. So when she goes to her car, she leaves her son with me. So I would say about literally 25 minutes past, I'm up there with her son and she's still not back. So I go outside, she's gone. I try to call her.
Hey y'all, make slime with me while I tell y'all how I almost booked the hair appointment with the scammer. Okay, so basically a video popped up on my FYE page with hair. You know, I love to get my hair done. I constantly have my hair done. And it was this girl. She was charging $75 for a full head of knotless braids with boho and only $10 to include hair. So I'm like, oh, okay, because you know, I love me a good little deal. So I was just looking at her page or whatever. She got a couple videos, you know, you got to look at the background to make sure it's not no scammer. And I'm going to tag her down below so y'all know who it is and not to book with her. It was this girl that sent the deposits and she was like, hey, I saw that you commented on Style by Maire page and I just wanted to tell you not to book with her because she's a scammer and she scammed me. I'm gonna put the, you know, screenshots and stuff right here and pause to see them. So she's like, hey, don't book with her. And I was like, why? What happened? And proof. So she's sends me screenshots and tells me what happened. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm like, that's crazy or whatever. Because I was actually for the book with her, but I wasn't even going to be able to book with her yet because I wasn't to the point where I had told my mother about it to see if I could book with her. And my mama was definitely going to say yes. So she tells her about the $25 deposit. And yeah, and then she sent her the address because apparently the girl was paying the deposit. I don't know exactly where she was sending the money, like in person for, but she was sending the money in person, and she also sent her some money on the Cash App. So she was like, hey, I wanted to book an appointment for Thursday, and the day comes. So she texts her regularly and on TikTok, and she's like, hey, what happened? I'm outside. And the lady's like, hey, what's going on? I have no idea what you're talking about. So the lady ends up blocking her on the TikTok app. So the only reason I know all this is because the girl saw that I commented on her page about thinking about making an appointment, and she texted me about it. And like, I was so surprised, and I think I'm gonna use this silver. So she definitely saved me from making an appointment because I was definitely gonna make one. Definitely. And she basically like blocked her on everything, and she showed up at the place, and she actually changed her number. She changed her number on the page, so it was like a 314 6 something 6 1 something. and she changed it to a 6. She changed it to an 855 number. I don't know. I'm gonna show y'all the number down below. But I'm mainly making this video so I know who not to book with and not to book with her, because it's a lot of people in her comments, because it's the fact that she's making it seem so real, like so real. I even thought it was real. And you know, I'm very good at noticing scams and stuff, and I literally almost fell for it, but I'm glad I didn't very glad I didn't. I also tagged the girl that got scammed, justice for her. I tagged the girl. She said she was gonna make a video about it also. So you know, go check her point of view out, because I'm just telling the little stuff that I know. Hopefully the, you know, hairstylist said something about. If not, then you know, I don't know. But hopefully the stylist says something about it. Oh my gosh, this is not turning into slime at all. And I don't know if she's using somebody else's work or if this is her work and she actually does her and she's just scamming. I don't know if the girl is lying. I'm not saying that you're lying or anything, but you know, I don't know. Hopefully more comes out in the story. Oh yeah, and all this literally, she texted me yesterday about it, I think. And all this really just like happened today. This is gonna be posted like later in the week, so y'all are not gonna see this on the day that I made this, but y'all know. But I don't know how the girl's gonna get her money back. I hope she does. Yeah, it doesn't have to be through her. I just hope she gets her money back, because that is like a really crazy story. This is a really sticky slime. This slime's like really
hello,
sticky.
other way.
But that is really the end of this story time. I am gonna have to get some more magic liquid because it is kind of sticky, but I've just been putting hand sanitizer in it, because borax is also found in hand sanitizer, guys. So look at my vanity. At least the slime is cool. Ooh. Bye, guys.
Hey guys, make slime with me because my teachers keep emailing back my assignments, and it's either I make slime or like, do you know what I mean? Anyways guys, so let me tell you yesterday how I literally got stranded in town. So basically I was coming back from my friend's house, so me and my other friend were coming back from my friend's house. Her dad was kind enough to be like, oh, like, do you guys want me to drop you off? I was like, no, like, we're not gonna stress him out, because like already made his niece cry. Just no need, you know what I mean? So then after we get to town, and guys, it's like 7:30 at night. 7:30 at night. We get to town. Why does my bus stop say half an hour? Half an hour till the next bus come, and no one's there, guys. I was getting so scared for my life. I thought I was gonna get kidnapped. So now my friend's giggling. She's like, you're gonna get done when you get home, you're gonna get done. I call her mum, I'm stressing. I actually thought I was gonna get done. I thought she was gonna start screaming the place down. Like, I thought people were gonna get concerned and start calling social services, because guys, 7:30 at night, the bus coming at like 8:10 or whatever. I wasn't gonna do all that. So I call her and she just goes like, I can either pick you up or you can wait. I was like, you pick me up. everyone, my siblings just saying, just wait. One thing about me, guys, is I do not stay out past 7. If I'm out past 7, something clearly went wrong. I'm not about that life. Like, I'm so sorry. I want to be in bed by 7. 6 is the least. Like, if you see me out and about on the street, something's wrong. Ask me if I'm okay. I'm not that type of person. Like, I would love going out, but after a certain time, yeah, get me the fuck home, mate. Guys, for colouring, I'm going to be using this red Kiko lip gloss. I want to put it onto a container and I'll put the container, like, in here. I don't use this, so, like, don't, like, get a heart attack and stuff. Okay, so put the red on it. Anyways, everyone was telling me, all my friends, like, if you don't want to wait for the bus, get an Uber. And I'm so sorry. To all you people who get Ubers, like, it runs on Roblox money, like, I don't understand. Do you pay with it with Robux or V-Bucks or something? Because Uber is just expensive. I'm so sorry. It's not even expensive, just that I'm not paying, like, £10 for a journey I could get home with, like, my bus card. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's no need. There's absolutely no need. You guys just want to waste money. I'm not about that life because money does not actually fly out my ass. Guys, I don't know if you can see this pink, but intense mixing was done. I don't know if you guys knew, guys, but I actually got banned playing with slime when I was young because story time. I had this big, like, 20-gallon of slime and glue, and I literally carried it around town with it on my head. It was like £25 and I was begging for it. I made a big batch of slime and then I got it all over my carpet, like in my bedroom. Got it on my carpet, got it on my nephew's hair. Shit was lethal, like, it was getting everywhere. Guys, this is a small activator I got because my friend, she got the small one for me. I did ask for the big one, but there was no big ones. We went around town all day today scavenging for contact lens solution, and every place didn't have it. Like, why does Home Bargains not have contact lens solutions? You're meant to be there for, like, necessities. Is contact lens solution not a necessity? Guys, I hope this actually activates, because if it doesn't, I might bug out. Oh, okay, it's actually activating, guys. I'm going to come back when it's all activated. Guys, it's actually getting hard. Do you see that after, like, a bunch of shaving cream and contact lens solution left? There's not a lot of contact lens solution left, so I don't know if it's going to proper activate. Guys, can you see that consistency? I think I need to add more shaving cream because it's a bit watery. Guys, it's everywhere. Like, it's actually getting everywhere. I added some more shaving cream, but why is it getting all over my desk? Guys, I moved it to my desk and I'm going to try and knead it with one hand and not two hands, because if I use two hands, this is going to get dirty and then I won't be able to record. Do you know what I mean? But look at this pretty pink. I'm going to come back when hopefully it's all needed. Guys, the slime on the clothes has already started and it's still so sticky. I don't think the activator worked. Guys, if we genuinely don't laugh, we'll cry. Because there's not enough activator left to knead this whole thing. Guys, it's on my hoodie. This is a problem. Guys, I cleaned my hands up to the best of my ability, which is clearly not good. And I found a different contact lens solution, so we're going to use this. I'm going to show you guys how much I'm putting in, because I feel like I'm not doing it right. And this, yeah, that's way too much. This is going to be a repeat all over again of a slime fail. Okay, guys, this is now too hard. Can you see it? But it's worked. I'm going to knead it now and show you. Guys, I finally made the slime look. But it's quite like, it's ripping a lot because of how much activator I put in. But guys, I made it. You know how much time this took to make? And it's just a pretty pink. I don't know if you guys can see this pink, but it's like, no, actually, it's not the same. But yeah, this is the slime. I did get it everywhere. My hoodie, my scarf, my trousers, but it wasn't worth it.
This is the story of how I almost shut down my slime shop. In 2018, a year after we started our slime shop, we started blowing up on Instagram. We were getting millions of videos per video and 50 to 100 slime orders a day. Now this is amazing and we were super grateful, but we were also high schoolers with AP classes and also track and field athletes. Needless to say, we did not have the time to make hundreds of slimes and pack them into orders. When we blew up, it was either close the slime shop or find a way to fulfill the orders without dropping out of school. That's where our mom stepped in. She offered to pack orders for us while we did our homework and slept. She would spend hours and hours in our slime room, sometimes until 5 a.m. until all the orders were packed. Without the help, we would have had to close the shop while we finished school, and we would have missed out on growing our business the size it is today. A special thank you to Mama Slime Shady for growing our slime shop, and also please wish her a happy 50th birthday in the comments. She watches every single one of our videos and reads all the comments. And she even knows a lot of you repeat commenters, so show some love if you can.
First, I'm sorry for not posting. Your boy's been busy. And I have a life outside of social media, believe it or not. Second, we have a story time. Story time about how me and my friend were getting followed on a night walk. So basically, we like to go on walks at night just to talk, have fun, take pictures of the sunset, you know, doing normal people things. So my neighborhood is built a little bit weird. There's like, it's like split and it's weird, okay? And so me and my friends were taking I think we're gonna do 2 laps or 3 laps that night. And we were on our second lap. And we went down this street, okay? Straight down the street, we're like halfway. I don't walk on the sidewalks during night because I don't want to get snatched into the abyss. So me and my friend are walking in the middle of the road. I have that rule. I follow that rule. That rule is never not going to be a thing. And so we were walking. And then a car comes. So then we have to go to the sidewalk because I'm not going to get hit by a car. And so we went to the sidewalk. And then this car passed us, maybe like 40 feet behind us. It pulled into a driveway and started turning around. There was another car right behind that. It didn't even make it full. It made it not even 30 feet into the road, and it turned around as soon as we passed. So we start walking that way, obviously, not looking at anything of it. It looks like they just meant to turn to a different road, which is fine. And then we turn the corner, and we see this lady, and she's walking, and then we walk like 10 feet in front of her, 10 feet in front of her, and then she turns to start following us. And then we keep walking down that street, and then we turn onto the road where I live. The lady's still following us, and before we can turn on that road fully, the cars were coming this way. Why am I getting tracked down? What did I do? And obviously, the lady was still behind us. The cars were behind us. And then we sprinted home, and your boy was out of breath because I'm big. But that's my story time. Do you like my new slime? I made it today because I spent $52 at Walmart. These prices are expensive for what? But do you like my slime?
Come make slime with us accidentally. Why would this do this? I'm gonna cry.
I'm gonna cry. It's my truck.
I'm gonna cry. I mean, the glue just got wet because little kid opened the glue. This was always my dream, but now I'm like, why would people do this?
Alright, so now all of her glue fell, so now we have to make slime.
Yeah, because some little dumb as kids opened it.
Oh my gosh.
What do we do with this slime?
That's why I hate slime.
I can see why I hate slime now.
All of her glue, her Elmer's glue, the big
gallon.
The big gallon one is what spilled into my truck, all back there.
At least you haven't mother and daughter. That was the first time to say it.
Oh my god. It's so bad. Okay, no more shaving cream, please.
Okay. Not my shaving cream too.
What?
It's going to waste.
No, because we're taking it off my truck. Okay.
It's going to waste. It's not even coming off.
It is, look. And the worst part, we don't even have water to be taking this off.
I found a rock in it.
You're gonna find all kinds of creatures in this mess. Okay, do you have like a tub or something you can put this slime in so we can get it out of the way?
No, I don't.
I'm gonna cry. This little boy, he's playing with the slime at the bottom. Technically glue. We don't have water. Go.
I'm gonna go see if I can find something, okay?
Bailey Bella, the groceries that we got and stuff, gone.
We can watch it.
How? We don't have water. Plus she goes and gets a tub. It's not that bad. It's kind of like if the car got like a deep clean with that stuff, but her slime's gonna be so gross. Twix, if you're watching this, free advertisement.
Mommy, I couldn't find a thing, but we have to use this Amazon box.
What? No way. I don't think it's not gonna work like that. The slime's gonna get stuck to the Amazon box.
Exactly. We have to throw the Amazon box away.
You don't want to keep the slime?
No way, Jose.
Okay, I think I figured it out, Bella. What the heck?
We're going to have to.
Okay, we need more contact solution, I think. Oh wait, no. Never mind. It might be good.
Yeah, actually need to.
Okay, ready for this blob? You know where this happened today.
Could have happened another time, either on the floor, not the truck floor though. It would have been easier if it was on
We
the
need
floor.
more contact solution. Where's it?
My hand's stuck. We're gonna have to do it. I have an idea.
Yeah. My clothes, Bella.
My clothes. These are Miss Me jeans. Here's like just sweatpants and favorite shirt. I think favorite shirt.
I could just cry.
I'm gonna cry. Okay. You need to pick up the blob.
Okay, where's the box?
The box is right here. It got in my hair.
If you're having a bad day, just freaking watch this. Your day will go
They will go
way
much
better than
worse.
mine. No, better than my day. I freaking have glue in my truck.
Okay, Mama.
So if this ever happens to you, just make slime.
Yeah.
Wait, no. Don't do that.
We have to. Hey, Mommy.
Okay, let me try.
Switch places.
Let me see, give me the box. It's gonna really spill everywhere. If you hear him crying, he's fine. He's inside. He's way better inside than out here. It's hot.
Yeah, it's hot. This just had to happen to us.
He's at the door crying. He's banging on it. Let me see.
Okay. Okay. One blob. More to go. Yeah, it is. This just made me hate slime. So thanks, Elmer's, a lot. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, because that was Elmer's book.
Yeah, so thanks. I hate Elmer's now.
No, hates are everywhere, but like,
I dislike Elmer's now.
but you're the one that bought the glue.
I know, but still, I should have made sure that it was closed correctly.
But that's not Elmer's fault.
It's kid's fault.
Yeah, it's that random kid's fault. If it was even a kid, it might have been even a worker at Walmart.
Trying to play a prank.
No, I don't think so. I think it just accidentally opened.
maybe Elmer's put a better top.
Yeah.
Like a what is it called? Like a kids one.
Yeah.
The children to
Where
keep out of.
where the don't have to open.
Yeah. The push down one and the twist. That'd be great.
I know how to do those though. Yep.
Doesn't matter, but you weren't gonna do this to my truck.
Yeah.
He's literally fine, guys.
Don't worry about him. Don't worry about crying in the back. He wants to play with the slime.
Yeah, he thinks it's funny or cool. I don't know.
Guys.
I need more shaving cream because this blob is on me.
Mommy!
I'm trying to clean it up.
Excuse me? Shaving cream. Mommy.
Okay, let me try.
Switch places.
Let me see, give him the box. It's gonna literally spill everywhere. If you hear him crying, he's fine. He's inside. He's way better inside than out here. It's hot.
Yeah, it's hot. This just had to happen to us.
He's at the door crying. He's banging on it. Let me see.
Okay. Okay. One blob. More to go. Yeah, it is. This just made me hate slime. So thanks, Elmer's, a lot. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, because that was Elmer's glove.
Yeah, so thanks. I hate Elmer's now.
No, hate's a ugly word, but like.
I just like Elmer's now.
But you're the one that bought the glue.
I know, but still, I should have made sure that it was closed correctly.
But that's not Elmer's fault.
It's kid's fault.
Yeah, it's that random kid's fault. If it was even a kid, it might have been even a worker at Walmart.
Trying to play a prank.
No, I don't think so. I think it just accidentally opened. Maybe Elmer's put a better top.
Yeah.
Like a what is it called? Like a kids one.
Yeah.
The children to
Where
keep out of.
where the don't have to open.
Yeah, the push down one and the twist. That'd be great.
I know how to do those though. Yep.
Doesn't matter, but you weren't gonna do this to my truck.
Yeah.
He's literally fine, guys.
Don't worry about him. Don't worry about crying in the back. He wants to play with the slime.
Yeah, he thinks it's funny or cool. I don't know.
Guys.
I need more shaving cream because this blob is on me.
Mommy!
I'm trying to clean it up.
Excuse me? Shaving cream.
This is the batch of slime that almost cost us $2,000 to make. It was just a normal day in the slime shop when we were mixing a new slime in the mixer. The slime was a bit overactivated and the mixer was struggling, and that's when I heard the sound. It was the deepest boom sound, and then the room went dark and the mixer stopped. I unplugged the mixer, plugged it back in, and I clicked the reset button. Nothing was working. After 5 minutes, I finally realized the slime tripped the circuit. At the time, I was 14 and I had no idea that this stuff could happen, so I had to ask my dad. Anyways, we turned it back on and everything was just fine. Big Batch Betty is indestructible, I guess, and it's actually her 8th birthday today. Make sure to wish her a happy birthday in the comments and also use code Betty for 20% off today only.
slime, and so I bought stuff to make slime, and we're gonna do that right now. Pour your glue into your little bucket thing. Make sure you get all that glue. None wasted. It's giving Karina Garcia. Yes. So I got some paint from Five Below like a minute ago. So I just decided, why not put them in here? I have light pink and I have rose, and we're gonna mix them, like put them in there together. I didn't get anything to mix this with. Hold on. I couldn't find the plasticware, so we're gonna use the fine china. I'm gonna put like a dot of this in there because I want it more light than I do anything. Okay, that was way more than a dot, Michaela. Come on. I bought some activator because I don't have time for that borax, the dish detergent, whatever we used to do. Oh, how much are you supposed to? Okay, we'll stop there. Oh, I probably should have mixed up the paint before I put the activator in. Okay, well, we're here now, so we might as well just mix it. I'm not gonna put my hands in it because it seems still very sticky. And I remember whenever I was young, I would put my hands in this and glue would be everywhere. So, we ain't doing that. Oh my, it looks like bubble gum. I guess this is the part where I take it out and use my fingers. So, wow. Definitely needs more activator. It's a little sticky, but I think, and when I say I think, I mean I think this is the finished product. Maybe you're supposed to let it sit for a minute before you like play with it. So I'm gonna let it sit. Okay, so I'm letting this one sit for a minute. So here it is. Boom. We're gonna make another one. I don't know if this is gonna work. Cause this isn't like regular shaving cream. This is like, do I have to like lather it up before I put it in there? Yeah, no, this isn't like regular shaving cream. I don't think this is gonna work. I'm not gonna lie, this was fun. Very therapeutic, awakening my inner child. If you have no plans this summer, I suggest you make slime. I need to do a quick story time. So basically, whenever we were in middle school, we used to sell slime. And when I sold slime, I wouldn't make it right because I didn't have all the stuff. So my slime would literally be glue, bleach, and clear ammonia. Anyways, bye Pookarooks.
I gotta address something because I'm getting tired, and it's about time for me to give y'all more insight on why I am the way that I am. Now, a lot of people believe my videos are fake because I don't appear depressed while I'm telling the story, or I make a funny face, or I crack a joke in the middle of a traumatic story time. A lot of people believe that this is just not real and I'm making it up for views, whatever. Y'all have to understand, if you grew up the way that I grew up, you would be desensitized to a lot of things. It's as simple as I grew up in a broken home, and I grew up believing the stuff that wasn't okay was okay. And also, something that is very much overlooked is that I've healed from the bad stuff that happened to me. I don't hold on to it anymore. I've let it go. The reason why I'm able to so easily speak about sad, depressing, heartbreaking stuff is because it doesn't hurt me anymore. I feel so corny giving this speech. I feel corny, but yeah, it's the truth. Me cracking jokes or making a funny face or seeming uncomfortable when I tell y'all something depressing is because, for one, it just came along with the coping mechanisms for me. I still don't know how to take bad news seriously. Like, I don't laugh when someone tells me something traumatic, but it's just like I don't know how to console somebody when something traumatic happens. So y'all gotta realize that not everybody copes the same. Like, not everybody is the same. Not everybody is gonna react to something the way that you react to it. And I'm one of those people. I'm able to tell heartbreaking things that happen to me and not cry, not shed a tear because I've healed from it. So no, my stories are not fake. If it does not say "not my story" underneath the caption, then the video is real and it is mine. I understand that this is TikTok, social media, people lie for views, but I'm not one of those people. Many people can attest for my story times. I actually have proof on a lot of my story times, but I be trying to keep it classy. So yes, y'all, I'm okay. Nothing's wrong with me. I just tell the story times that have happened in my life. No, my stories are not fake, and yes, I'm 20 years old. Like,
story time while I try to make ASMR slime. This story happens when poppets were very popular. And once poppets were very popular, I immediately went to all the stores and bought out the poppets. Whenever I went to school, all the kids were like, "Oh, can I have a poppet? Can I have a poppet? Can I have a poppet?" And I was like, "No, I'm not giving you a poppet. I spent money on these." And then everybody started getting their poppets. Once our teacher figured out that poppets were very popular, my teacher held a poppet trading every single Tuesday at 11. And all the kids were so excited, and we started poppet trading, and everybody wanted a Simple Dimple because the Simple Dimple kept getting traded all around the class, and everybody wanted the Simple Dimple. And I also wanted the Simple Dimple, and this girl, I'm just going to call her Elle, she also wanted the Simple Dimple very bad. But I already had a Simple Dimple at my house. So I was just like, "Oh, I have a Simple Dimple." And I was like, "Oh, really? I have a Simple Dimple too. I'll trade you my Simple Dimple for your Simple Dimple next Tuesday." I was like, "Okay." Okay, so Tuesday came, and then at 11, Elle came up to me and was like, "Do you have a Simple Dimple?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I said, "Can I see your Simple Dimple?" And then she was like, "Yeah, okay." I just had a regular Simple Dimple, and she had this sloth Simple Dimple. I was like, "You're willing to trade me that?" And she said, "Yes, I really want a regular Simple Dimple. I don't want the sloth Simple Dimple." And I was like, "Okay." And then we traded. The teacher saw us trade, and then we were like, "Okay, it's done. No more trade backs." And then the girl said, "He just stole my Simple Dimple." And I was like, "What? No, we traded." And then she was like, "No, he just took it out of my hands." And I was like, "What? What are you talking about?" It's like, "Yeah." And the teacher said nothing because I guess she didn't see, even though she was standing right there. And she said, "I'm going to call my mom to tell the principal on you." And I was like, "No," because I never got in trouble. Okay, so the next day, the principal came to the class, and then he said, "Do you still have her Simple Dimple?" And I said, "Yes," because I just did. I don't know why. And he said, "Give it back to her." And then I said, "Okay," and I gave it back to her, and then she started laughing. And then the principal took me into the hallway, and then he was like, "I know you didn't steal that Simple Dimple. I know you. You wouldn't steal anything like that." And then I was like, "Yeah, I didn't steal it. I traded my Simple Dimple for that." He said, "Okay." And then he just left. Okay, so the day after the principal talked to me, I saw Elle, and she was trading this kid, I'll just call him K, my fidget. And I was like, "Hey, don't trade that, that's mine." And he said, "Well, it's actually mine because you stole it from me." I was like, "But I didn't." He was like, "Yes, you did." And I was just so mad. And then this kid, K, he was just saying, "Oh, looks like I have your fidget." I was like, "Why are you being mean to me? I did nothing wrong." And he was like, well, I got this fidget from Elle. And yeah, I was just so mad at Kay and Elle, especially Elle. Okay, so the next day, I was getting picked up, and the principal came to my car and was like, oh no, am I about to get in trouble? And the principal said, since I know you didn't steal her fidget, I'm going to give you 5 of these fidgets. They're like little poppets for completely free. I was like, really? He was like, yes, because I know you didn't steal those fidgets. And then I was like so excited because some of them were limited edition. And I was just so happy. And the next day, I went to school and I was showing off my fidgets to everybody. So limited edition. And Elle ran up to me and then said, "He just stole my fidget!" And teacher said, "Okay, Philip, you've already done this, so give Elle her fidgets back." And I was like, "No." And he said, "Did you just tell me no?" And I said, "Yes, I did tell you no." He said, "Both of you go to the principal's office." And then me and Elle walked to the principal's office, and then Elle told the principal, "Oh, he stole my fidgets. Tell him to give me them back. He's already done this before. Now he's trying to steal my limited edition poppets." And then the teacher said, "No, he didn't. I just gave them to him yesterday." And then she was actually so surprised. And then she ended up getting suspended for a week. So, yeah. Okay, so this is the finished slime. Let me know if you like it. I personally really like this, so I'm going to rate it, let's go from 1 to 10. And I'm going to rate it probably an 8, because I have better slimes than this, but I still really like this slime, so goodbye!
Y'all, I'm literally in the bathroom right now getting ready. I look through this window into the backyard. Random man in our backyard right now. I don't even know how he got in the backyard. What the hell? How did he get back here? And why is he here? Now I'm scared that every time we leave the house, like, does this dude come here? Because we're never usually at the house this late. Noon right now. We've never been here at noon. We're usually gone. Swear to God, there are times we come... There are times when we come back to the house after being out, and I swear to you, stuff is rearranged, something looks different, or a light is on. This dude come here while we're gone. I was literally getting ready, and I just saw a random man in the backyard, and I was like, what the hell? What the hell? I want to know how he got back there. Tell me, what do I do about a random man in my backyard, please?